Essie, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Am I in the Zoom room?
You are.
All right. So what's happening? You said that you had something kind of interesting and urgent you wanted to discuss with me.
Well, you're not going to believe this, Essie. I'm just going to read you the letter that she sent me. She says, Martha, you know me as Cheryl, your old Rebecca's sister, but I have never forgotten our bond, like sisters. Well, because we were in the Rebeccas. And the rumor about the cult was true, but it only lasted about 8 weeks before suddenly captured by Jamaican pirates who held me for the last 12 years until I managed to sell myself for escape. Oh.
What?
We're going to have to talk to her about that.
Heavens to purgatory. This is just, wow. I can see why you said it. You had some exciting and interesting.
I haven't had a letter like this in ages. I'm now settling into off-grid life with my life partner, Rosie. More on that later, she says.
Well,
just wanted to write in advance. I no longer answer to Destiny Moonshine. I am simply Cheryl Moonshine now.
Destiny. That rings a bell. That's what threw me off. You kept saying Cheryl, and I'm like, Cheryl? The only Cheryl I remember was that one friend of Jupiter's that he brought to the family dinner that time, and she was kind of a hot mess.
Wasn't she a guitar player?
Yes.
She could sing a little.
And a drinker.
Was her last name like Raven?
Bird, Cheryl Bird.
Anyway, back to this Cheryl. Without further ado, I'd like to bring her on this call. She's waiting right now. She's coming now. She's here. Surprise.
This is going to be a treat. We have a lot of catching up to do. Boy, oh boy, I'm just flabbergasted.
There she is. Destiny Moonshine in the flesh.
Destiny or Cheryl?
Well, she's on mute.
I'm figuring it out. I've just got the water.
There she is.
Essie, is that you?
Destiny?
Yeah.
She doesn't answer to Destiny anymore. You read the letter. It's Cheryl. Welcome, Cheryl.
Cheryl, how are you looking so youthful after all these years? You'd think at sea you would have got some sun damage.
She's got some stories to explain.
Well, you guys, it's just so good to see ya. Like, everybody thought I was dead there for a while.
We did. We actually had a special Rebecca ceremony just for you.
Well, we just got moved in here, and this is my new greenhouse. Some might call it a bunker. I call it a tiny house. Like, we're enjoying it since we got back from sea. Yeah, we're glad to be back on the dry land, for sure.
You got your land legs?
Well, just about, I guess. We've been planting the garden, living off the land.
Oh, Martha, is that ghost again? You were telling me about that. I'm a little concerned. I think we need an exorcist. Cheryl, do you know how to perform exorcisms? I think Martha's got a ghost creeping in her not-so-tiny house.
Not so much with the exorcisms, but I do know a shaman. I dated him for a little while.
Do you think you could get him over to my house?
Well, he's down in California.
Oh, maybe we should, once the orders are lifted, we could take a flight down.
Yeah, not a bad idea. It's beautiful there. Real nice spot.
What part of California were you in, Cheryl?
I have no idea. Like, when I passed through there, I was kind of like unconscious.
So it was really, what you saw was just like in your mind.
Well, like, I saw some stuff out the window, but I was like in a Red Cross van. They brought us back to Canada after we landed. Just kind of washed up on the beach. And so we were just there briefly and had to really get, I think they call it deported or back to Canada anyway. So here we are, Manitoba.
Wow, what a story.
But I can call that shaman. I can call him for you.
Maybe I've heard of him. What's his name, Cheryl?
Well, he was going by Kalimbawe Shawinga Man, but like, I don't think he goes by that anymore. I think
Can you spell that so I can type it into my Google?
I think he's a John Harris now. So ghosts, you got ghosts, Martha.
I guess I do.
Not a good sign. Your chakras could be all off.
They might be.
Well, she was telling me she's been burning some incense to try and rid them, but I don't think it's helping.
I burn a lot of incense. Yeah.
Maybe you could give me some tips.
It does. Maybe you need a little sage. Sage brush. Do a little smudging. Really clean out of there. I also find a few mouse traps around helps.
We'll have to do it in secret. We can't tell Harold.
Oh, he's terrified of the ghosts.
Oh, he
Remember
won't be
that one
happy.
incident in the hotel?
He went running down the hallway naked. It was embarrassing. Oh,
I was
just a
just gonna
ghost.
say, I'm surprised we made it through the night and we didn't get kicked out because Harold was running down the hallway naked. Again.
Usually he does it on purpose, but this time he was so scared.
I remember back in the days, our Rebecca days, Harold used to hang around. He really liked our white dresses.
He did. He always complimented my white dress.
Sisters, well, that's just wonderful. All about the sisters.
We love the
isn't
sisters.
It?
It is
Amazing.
It's too bad Essie wasn't in on the Rebecca's with us because she would have loved it. She would have been a great sister.
Oh, I bet you look great in white.
And she could keep a secret, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, were there lots of secrets in the Rebecca's?
Oh, we can't tell you.
Oh, you can't even tell me that if you had secrets?
No. We had to swear that we would never tell. Stay tuned for part 2 of Lost at Sea, where Cheryl Moonshine discloses her time on the pirate ship in our in-depth interview. Will that work, Essie? The Yogi.
Is it Yogi?
Yogi?